So what we're facing right now is a situation, the so-called credit crunch. But that means that it's very difficult for small businesses, medium businesses, large businesses, and the average consumer to get loans. Without those loans, the economy could significantly slow down. I don't think we're in a depression-like situation. It's much different. But there is a risk of what I call a deep recession. The last two recessions that we've had have been very mild. So 2001 lasted 3 quarters, and year to year, there wasn't a negative growth rate. The recession before that was also 3 quarters, very mild. And some people were saying, well, maybe this is the end of recessions. And amazingly, you look at the data today, it doesn't really indicate that we're currently in a recession. Okay? It's a close call. And it's, to me, amazing that you could have oil, you know, around $100 to $140 a barrel. In the past, that would have been enough to guarantee a deep recession. You've got housing bubble burst, and you've got credit issues. We've had these credit issues for a year, more than a year. All three of these things together, and you're not in deep recession. Okay, so we're basically running flat. The last quarter, the growth number was a little skewed because of the government rebate program, but we're running flat. So we're not in deep recession, and the key issue is whether we will go into deep recession given the events of the last couple of weeks. So what can be done quickly to inject liquidity into the system to avoid that outcome? And I believe the policymakers definitely want to avoid that outcome. And the chairman of the Federal Reserve today said that if you don't act quickly, we will go into recession. Basically, he's saying we're not in recession right now, but we will go into recession. And I actually agree that if we don't get the markets fixed in terms of lending, then we are asking for very serious trouble.